everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Athletics. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill today, catfish hunter. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Ready to go now, Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit.
Number 3, Jeremy Pena.
Out towards right center field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Pena aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a foul ball. Popped up, middle of the diamond. McNeil gets under it. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Yordan Alvarez.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
In the air to left center. Clark under it. And there are 2 outs.
That is it. The first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. Popped up left side. Wilson settles underneath it. And that is that. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab in this one, Christian Javier. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Grounder off the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Down the 2 hitter, Nick Kurtz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Alvarez has a beat on it, and there's 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
1 out man at first. Now, Tyler. To the right side. Walker. To Pena at second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. On the ground to third. The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That is it. The right fielder, number 16.
To hit, Zach Cole. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Yainer Diaz. Oh, great stop. To first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. His second of the year. The Athletics score first. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boo. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
At the plate, Lawrence Butler. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That is good.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And a big swing and a miss. Out to short, Pena. Over to Altuve. And 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Jeff McNeil stands in. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Bounced up the middle. Altuve fires over to first. That is the inning. The A's get one on this homer. It's now 1-0. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Well, these Astros, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Smith at the plate now, and that's strike one. Here's your one. Out towards right center field. Butler on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 3, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena will hit next. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Pena getting to start at shortstop, hitting leadoff in today's game. His slugging percentage so far this year right around .480. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Just misses with that one. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He popped out his first time. Swinging a foul out of play. Now quick throw to first. Pena back in on a dive. Pena leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Safe at second with a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of number 3. It's the A's 1 and the Astros nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, leading off, Jason Giambi. Giambi went deep in his most recent game. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. Hard hit, but right at him and left. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Here's the 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
In the air, right field, Cole on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Nick Kurtz digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that will end the inning. A solo homer adds to the A's lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. In the air to left center. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next to the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next to the Astros.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the right fielder, Zach Cole. The 0-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. For Houston, they're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the fourth, stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One away. And now it's going to be Shea Langoliers. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that's a 1-out single. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Bunt attempt. Popped up. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Well, Siggy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Ball stayed above the hands. But almost walked to first.
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a foul ball. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. King also throwing. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Altuve. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. In the air, right field. Cole should have this one, and that is that. A's strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And there's one away.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Myers takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Ball.
That smash towards center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Cam.
And the batter now, Cam Smith. Flied to right his first time. This one in the air, right field. Butler, long run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to short. Off balance throw in time. And the Astros put down in order. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Check swing. He went 0-1.
You know, these A's doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
1 up, 1 down.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Denzel Clark now at the plate. That one ripped, but foul. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Line and a base hit into right. Clark ground second on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two on, 1 out.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Soderstrom, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Athletics trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Ball. On the ground, right side. Altuve handles it. Slings to first, and the inning is over. It's the A's 2 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now here is Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Fouled off down the right side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Over to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Fouled off. He was late.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Isaac.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Butler under it. And that's the third out. Make it shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Okert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Cole coming on. And there's one down.
Up next for the A's, the right fielder.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. He's 2 for 2. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Butler, 25 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. Taps softly to the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, bases empty. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Myers on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they hold a 2-0 lead. We go to the top of the 7th, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Mark Leiter Jr., the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Full, warming up as well. Strike 2.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Got him. 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 2. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Zach Cole up next for the Astros. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Tying run at the plate. Ground ball right side. Kurtz steps on the bag. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Now a pop up on the infield. He's got it, and that's the third out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summer. Check swing went around. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 46. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, number 16, Jason.
Down the third baseman, Jason Giambi. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Towards first, Walker. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the A's, the center fielder, number 1, Denzel.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Steven Oker departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Brian King. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
up next for the A's,
Now a chance for Brent Rooker.
Rooker.
No, that missed. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. The A's strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Hunter into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Now it's the DH, Cam Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the air to left center, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Pena in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, number 17. On the ground, Altuve gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one hops against the fence. Here comes the throw, and that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Shea Langoliers will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, 2 away.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
That's the ball.
This one in the air, center field. Myers on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
This one high in the air to left center. Soderstrom under this one. Takes it in for the out. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. ground ball,
That's
left
foul.
side, and foul ball. The 0-2. To third. Giambi whips it to first, and just one out remaining for Houston.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
So they're down to their final out. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. In the air, center field. Clark on his way over. And that'll do it. The A's get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
2-0 your final here in this one. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.